What's going on, everybody? Dogman Dan here. Yeah, The Division. So I know I'm still new in the game, and I realize, the game has been out for a fairly long time. Was it March now? It came out, and there was a whole host of issues that went along with the game in the beginning, and then recently they had the big survival update, which changed a lot of the game, I think, for many people that had pretty much given up on it. The survival feature came back, and really they did a lot of bug changes and fixes, I think, at that point, from what I've read in terms of everything, in terms of notes and whatnot. And the game has been significantly better since that point. So now I've been playing here for a few hours. It didn't take me long after that first hour that I posted up there to know that it was definitely something I wanted to play, and I wanted to play for a fairly long time. But now I had a chance because it's a free weekend. I actually had a chance to play it before I decided to actually pick it up, purchase it. It definitely replaces a void for me in terms of RPG style. I like third person. I like the open world. It's unbelievable. Granted, I'm only partway through the open world area. I'm only in Manhattan. But I know that I'm going to go and play this game for a pretty long time. I'm enjoying it. I definitely hope I can get on there, do some co-op stuff and whatnot with people. I know a lot of friends and everybody. And you're going to find me over on the Uplay account. You have to go and look for me under Dogman Dan 75. I'm not going to have this game. I picked up the game. I picked it up directly through Uplay. It's pretty much what I did with the crew when I purchased the crew. I picked it up directly through Uplay, and I found that I've had less issues doing that. I've got Rainbow Six through Steam, but that's because it was gifted to me, and it works just fine. No problem there. But I've gotten to the point now and I've got a few Ubisoft games that I just buy them directly through Uplay. It just, for me, not having to have the double DRM going when I'm playing the game is a nice thing. Granted, sure, I lose out on some features. I guess you could say I lose out on trading cards and things like that. And when I post videos on Steam, they don't go directly to the game. Unless, because I don't have the game on Steam. So when I put them on my profile, they're not going directly to that group for people to see, but no biggie. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, I'm definitely enjoying it. I know I'm new in terms of the game, but I figured it as my Christmas present basically to myself. I was going to buy this. And so I'm very happy with it so far. There's a lot of detail in it. There's a lot of things going on with this. It does have so many different, obviously you got variation of weapons. You've got mods that go on the weapons. You've got outfits. You've got different, backpacks. You've got different things that give you more benefits than other stuff. And there's a whole bunch of stuff to really get yourself wrapped around in terms of developing your character through the gameplay, and I'm really impressed with that part of it. And that's something that I know will help push me in terms of long play of the game, or if you will, because it just allows me to really customize what I'm looking at in terms of skill trees and perk points or whatever you want to, all that stuff that's out there. And I still got a lot to learn on it. In that regards, but I saw it and I ended up, I know that I'm gonna like it enough that I went and I got the gold edition. So that means I've got access to the survival DLC, I've got access to the underground DLC, I'll have access to the future DLC part, the last stand, when that comes out. I got a whole bunch of outfits and stuff. And backpacks, different things. And each of those backpacks that come with those outfits do different things in terms of specialty extras, I guess you would say. And we'll go over that at some point, the different things that you have on your backpacks that give you extra expansion or extra XP or extra damage, that type of stuff, which is pretty cool. Sawed-off shotgun, which I just put it to the side, not really something that I'm going to use because I was already past the level that they would give it to you at anyway. So there is that. But um, I think overall it was definitely value, especially at 50% off for me. It was value. I was waiting for the Steam sale to come through for Christmas, but I haven't seen anything. And really, this is the only game that was of interest to me, and I figured the price was right. Have I looked into? I've already looked into Ghost Recon Wildlands. Just FYI. Wow, there goes my phone. And sorry about that. I've looked into Ghost Recon Wildlands, and I started posting a lot of information about it over on the Nog Community website. So if you guys are interested, there is a section underneath the Tom Clancy games and the shooters that have all the latest and greatest on Ghost Recon Wildlands. It's something that I'm really, really interested in because, like I said in the past, I really enjoy the Ubisoft Ghost Recon, the Rainbow Six games, the Splinter Cell series. Obviously, I'm really liking the Division right now, and I know that I'm going to like it. I know it's a type of game that I've been missing for a while. When we talk about RPGs or actions and this type of thing, the last time I played something like this style was Defiance. When I played that for a couple years, and I was very heavy into Defiance. Of course, I was more sci-fi than this is. I guess you could still say that this has some sci-fi aspects to it based on the storyline, but you know, it was a void that I've been missing. Same thing like you say Firefall a little bit. I'm kind of missing that style too. So hopefully something like that'll come around for me as well. But so I know I'm ranting and well, I'm not ranting. I'm just going on and on. It's gonna take a bit of time for me to get used to it. Obviously, it's different, slightly different mechanics and gameplay and gun style or whatever you want to call it. But definitely. I'm liking the features. I've worked out some changes in terms of the visuals already, so I could get a even stronger, solid FPS, a higher level FPS than what I originally got with everything. Because I don't need to have everything on. I don't need to have everything at max settings. I want really, personally, I'm more about, as I've played it a couple times, and tweak the settings a bit more. I'm more about getting that nice, solid, high-level FPS that keeps the game smooth for me, versus necessarily having the ultimate graphics, you know. And I think a lot of people would be like that as well. So, you know, I've got a whole bunch of now outfits, which are pretty cool. Season pass. Obviously, I'm not ready for underground or survival yet, but we'll get there. We will definitely get there. We will definitely cover this content a lot more. I don't really know how to cover it though yet. I mean, sometimes I do a mission. The missions are short. Maybe I'll cover the main missions. Because the side missions can tend to be only like 2 or 3 minutes. You can get in and out on a side mission, where the main missions can take me a bit longer to do. Of course, I get very immersed into the game, so I just keep going and going, and I found so far that recording it, I've had no less than like an hour-long session, because I just get into it, and then I realize I need to stop at some point, and that's when I actually, like, okay, you know what, I'll finish this mission, let me stop at this point, and come back to it. If it's something that you're thinking about, I know it's now late on a Sunday, the game won't be available for free much longer to play. If it is still available as free, I think the free ended today, but it's only on sale until Monday. You know, it may be something that's worth a try if it's your style. If it's not your style, you know, then don't do it. But I was very impressed with it. Is it perfect? I would say no, it's not perfect. What game is perfect? Everything has bugs, everything has issues. Some things that seem a little bit weird so far right now. But again, I'm used to playing other games for so many years now, a little bit more than this style, that it's going to take me a bit of time to transfer into this style as well. So there's that. You know, so hopefully you guys enjoy it, and you know, if you have suggestions, weapons, if you're playing the game, you have things that you like, different mods and setups that you like on your stuff, you're welcome to tell me about it. Please, by all means, do feel free. Hopefully we'll be able to meet up, do some stuff in the game as I get to a slightly higher level. In terms of even just the single player at this point, I think it's well worth its value for just playing it by yourself if you do by yourself. Co-op missions seem to be pretty good. You definitely want to have the mic turned on, the audio turned on, so you can, converse with your teammates. If you're not actually playing with, say, a group of people from like your clan or whatnot, or friends through, say, a TeamSpeak server, or those types of things, where you're definitely playing with people directly. The open world map just feels so big, and I'm only in one section of it so far, so it's definitely impressive. Anyway, I'm gonna go for now. I'm still unlocking everything on my base now that I got my base there. I'm trying to get the different areas of the base unlocked and set up. So that's my current goal while leveling. So we'll just keep going with that. Like I said, there'll definitely be more and more of this, so hopefully you guys get into it and I can entertain you. And stay tuned, there's plenty more different things that'll be coming up as well on the channel, because I do need to get back into that entertaining feature that I've kind of felt like I've lost over the past year by sticking directly to just one thing all the time practically. It feels like I've lost a lot of my followers, my subscribers, other than obviously the one group, but I feel like I've not given my best to everybody by not concentrating on various other things as well. And that's what we're going to try to change here and get back a little bit to the roots from a couple years ago, where things were just popping and glowing on the channel all the time. Anyway, I'll catch you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you.
All yours, Agent.